Hello, so today you find me in Long Close Avenue in Rudloe, and this is a really super opportunity for somebody to get onto the ladder. This is a fantastic 3-bedroom mid-terrace home at a very competitive price, and is beautifully presented inside with a lovely big, huge in fact, kitchen diner, a large living room, 3 bedrooms and a fantastic garden. So let's take you inside and let's show you all through the property. The front path into this lovely property, we are through the front door and into what is quite a useful lobby area. Really good space in here, a bit of a porch really, plenty of room in here for storing shoes and coats. As you can see down the end there, nice big recess area. You could put a door back on it if you really needed to, but no need. There is space in there for shoes, coats and everything you could want, umbrellas, etc. So nice double glazed unit windows all the way through, and then we walk straight into this really lovely big kitchen diner room. Absolutely fantastic space, lovely kind of wood floor all the way through. We've got a kitchen that was only fitted around about 6 years ago, so in really nice condition. You've got the Belfast sink, space for washing machine, lots of hand drawers as you always need, the oven, etc., and a 5-ring hob. But also on this corner here, a massive space for a fridge freezer. If you wanted a super long and wide American style fridge freezer, that would easily fit. Now this is how big this room is. We have space for piano as well as storage and a really large table in the middle as well, and still plenty of room either side. We also have very nicely fitted into the right hand side there a double cupboard, which is a larger cupboard but also has the hot tank in there as well. I love that we've got the Belfast sink, and of course we've got woodwork tops all the way through. Now a nice little area just at the back here before your doors out onto the garden, which we'll show you in a moment, but this is just a nice space here to have that seating, just to be able to enjoy the garden space. So we start with this fantastic kitchen, but let's take you on through and around into the living room now. Again, very similar size because it's pretty much mirroring the kitchen. A really big, lovely long room, again, with really good double glazed windows front and back, giving you lots of light in here. And then also lots of space, and would have been an old fireplace at some point in the middle there. Just usually it would have been a back boiler, but some people do make something of that little nook just to create a little area. But as you can see, we've got a very large sofa in here, so it gives plenty of indication of how large this room is. You've got a really nice large sofa, and we still have space on the right hand side for further furniture if you want to. So now we've shown you downstairs, let's take you upstairs and show you the bedrooms before I take you out to the garden. Up the stairs to the landing, you can see we've got a lovely light space here in the landing. We've also got access to the loft here. Now I'm going to take you through into the bedrooms in size order rather than how they're currently used. The first one is the master bedroom. It's an absolutely huge double bedroom, really good size. It's commandeered by the kids at the minute, but there are 2 of them with all the usual things that kids come with, so we'll let them off for having the master bedroom. But this is a really lovely space, lots of room in here for playing on the floor, but a really good space if you want a double bed. Even you could definitely have a super king in here if you've got one, and you've also got space behind the door there for loads of wardrobe space as well. Now, as with all the other windows, they're all double glazed up here, so very nice, although it is a very quiet area, so from an insulation point of view, they're fantastic. Now coming round to the left hand side alongside that bedroom is the bathroom, and a really quirky bathroom. I love the colours in here. You've got the vanity unit with the sink and set, you've got a wood panelled bath, and then you've got the nice like sort of decor tiles, but nice and white, and you've got the electric shower over the bath as well. Really nice and different. They were originally built like this, where we have, just tucked around the corner, a separate toilet. Now I think that's an inspired idea. Some people have knocked them all together, but for me I think that's a great idea. When you've just got the one bathroom, you don't want to be having people knocking on the door when you're enjoying a nice luxurious soak or shower, going get out. So having the separate toilet is absolutely brilliant, especially when you've got children. Now this is bedroom 2 on size, however it's currently being used as the double main bedroom, and as you can see it's plenty big enough for that. So this is smaller than the first one, so it just gives you an idea that you really do have 2 very fantastic the sized double bedrooms. Now we've got a cupboard in the corner there, and that's not just any old cupboard, that is a very large cupboard that you can walk into, and then it expands over to the sides where you've got lots of hanging space. So a kind of mini walk-in wardrobe as well. Really lovely sized room, as I said, and a real excellent double for a second room. And then last but not least, we have the third bedroom. And although third bedrooms are quite often little box rooms, this isn't too bad. It is a smaller size, but it definitely fits a single, would fit a cabin bed, has got this fantastic decor on the ceiling as well. So really lovely as a cot room, a child's room, but also a perfect study, because you can actually put your desk at this section here. You could put it under the window and look out over the garden, which is absolutely fantastic. You've also got a cupboard just behind the door there as well for a bit of storage. Fantastic third bedroom, a nice size, plenty big enough for most children, and like I say, with this fantastic ceiling as well, really does make a fantastic room. Now let's take you outside and show you that garden and show you the outside as well. Out into that garden, we'll come through the kitchen diner and out through the patio doors onto this really lovely sized garden. That was a real surprise to me. It's a really generous size for a property of this size and this price range. This is absolutely fantastic. So we have lots of birds thoroughly enjoying flying across the garden. We've got lots of space in here, as you can see. We've got a swing set. You could make a little patio area down there if you wanted to. Very gentle slope up, and then we have a leveled out area, as you can see, where we currently have a trampoline. It's really nice and private actually here as well. That's the other real surprise. And then you have got the pathway all the way up to the back here, where you have a gate back out behind the property and a good place for storing the bins. So I'm just going to pan back on the property now. You can see that next door have done a big extension as well, so there's further opportunities there. This is a really good buy, a lovely 3-bedroom home in a nice popular area, close to the bus routes, but also very close to countryside walks. You can even, if you've got a bit of energy, walk over to the Quarryman's Arms over at the top of Box Hill. This is a really nicely presented home in really good order. You can move in, pop your furniture down, and you're ready to go basically. So do give us a call and we'll get you a viewing here as soon as possible.